Welcome back, guys. We're back on the Cougar today. John's already got a good start on it here. He already cut the rod off of the outer wheelhouse and formed it to the Mustang outer wheelhouse so it fits that curvature. He's already got it where it fits all in there nicely. Just fixing the weld. About to weld that piece on there. We're gonna transition over to the quarter, cut the quarter down to meet the body line there. All right, so we're ready to go on with the new quarter panel here. We got the Mustang outer wheel wells trimmed and welded on, and then we just smear a glob of silicone over the top to keep any moisture from getting back through the weld and puddling up in there. Got the rocker panel cleaned up where we can weld it from the inside of the car down on the quarter. And then the trunk filler, these are also for a Mustang, not able to get them for a Cougar. So as you can see, there's a gap here, same as on the other side, and we'll have to make a piece of metal to fill this in. But we're at the point where we're gonna go ahead and throw the quarter panel up on here. We got this panel tack welded and a Cleco the quarter back on. Then I'm gonna weld the quarter here, just tack it a couple spots, pull the Cleco off so we can close the door. And Paul's been smoothing out this side over here so you can kind of see the end result, or close to it. And it's not 100% yet, but it's a nice sharp body line. Like I said, it still needs a little bit of work, but for the most part it's nearly invisible. That's John sitting on his butt not doing nothing
as usual.
All right, we got the quarter panel Clecoed on the back here, and like I said, we pulled the Clecos out of the front, and I just tacked it in a couple spots. That's where it was Clecoed, and so the rocker will get welded along with the wheel wells. So right now it's sticking out a little bit further, but as you can see, we can push that in front to back and get it lined up with the door exactly how we want it. But the gap looks pretty good, and this is all cleaned with acetone, ready to weld. I'll be using a number 12 FUPA with a gas lens, probably about 1/8 inch stick out on my rod, on my tungsten, and I'll be flowing, let me hit the button on there, about 20 CFH. It's a little windy, I might have to turn it up from there, but fixing to TIG weld that joker on there. All right, we're finished up for today, and we just beat the weather. The storm's coming in on us, but I was able to get it all TIGged in around the back, all the way down it. Nice even heat transfer. And the way we did it is John would hold a piece of wood up against it and push it in as tight as it could in some of the spots where it was maybe had like 20-30 thousandths gap, and I would just stitch it about 1 inch at a time, just like we did the other side, and then go back over it in between those stitches, and then I'd slowly start putting the stitches together. So all in all, it's looking pretty good. All we have left is, like I said, we'll have to get this pulled out with the door line here where we want it, and weld it from inside where the back window is, while we took the window assembly out so we could get in from the back side. Weld that. We have to weld the wheel wells in, and the trunk filler extension is, I believe is what that other piece is called, which is, like I said earlier, I believe was for a Mustang. So we still have to go under here and fabricate one more bracket, and then just the fender aprons extensions. Yeah. Is that what they're called? Yeah. He already put them up? Yeah, I think he already put them up, but I'll show you where they go in case you didn't see them in the other videos. They just go right here on each side, and then we're actually going to replace all of this right here because it's just falling apart here. But that's it for, I believe this is part 6 of the 68 Cougar XR7. So make sure you like, subscribe, share it. Oh, here it goes right here. I think this is for this side. So it'll go just like that, but we're gonna have to stretch this down here But like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and the next video should finish this up. And now Paul, the owner, is talking about perhaps making this a race car. So we'll see how the plans go from there. Maybe we'll get to do some other cool stuff to this car. Thanks for watching.